Hello guys, welcome to Tutorly. So in today's video, I'm going to show you exactly how to cancel your Kling AI subscription. First, this is especially helpful if you're trying to avoid unexpected renewals, clean up unused tools, or simply switch to a different plan that better fits your current workflow. Open your browser and head to the Kling AI app homepage. For the smoothest experience, use a desktop browser and make sure you're signed into the account you want to manage. This helps avoid confusion if you have multiple accounts or workspaces, since billing is always linked to the specific account you're logged into. If you're on mobile, some options may be hidden or harder to navigate, so desktop gives you the most reliable layout and full access to billing settings. Once the page loads, look to the bottom left corner of the interface. You'll see your profile icon there, typically showing your avatar or initials. Click it to open your account area, where your settings and billing details live. This area is basically your control center for everything related to your account, including security, subscription, and payment history. Inside your account area, select your subscription. This takes you to a page that summarizes your current plan, your next billing date, and any usage limits tied to your membership. It's a great moment to note your renewal date, so you know exactly when the next charge would occur if you choose not to cancel. This is also useful if you're timing your cancellation to finish a project or avoid losing access mid-work. If you manage more than one workspace or profile, confirm you're viewing the correct one, since subscriptions are tied to the specific profile you're in. Next, click Manage. Depending on the interface, this might read Manage Plan or Manage Membership, but it leads to the same place. Many users accidentally cancel the wrong workspace here, so double-check before moving forward, especially if you're working with team accounts or client setups. Here, you might see options to upgrade, downgrade, or update your payment method. We're focusing on cancellation now. Choose Cancel Subscription. In most cases, platforms also show a quick reminder of what features you'll lose, so take a second to review that before proceeding, especially if you're using premium features like API access or higher usage limits. The site will guide you through a short series of prompts. You may be asked for a reason or shown a summary of what will change when your plan ends. Read each screen carefully and confirm the cancellation when prompted. These steps are usually there for feedback purposes, so you can often select a simple option like too expensive or not using it enough and continue. In some cases, you'll be redirected to a Stripe billing page if your payments are processed there. If that happens, complete the same process by confirming the cancellation within Stripe. The page layout may look different, but the action is the same. Finalize the cancellation. Stripe may also show subscription details, like billing cycle and next charge date, so you can double-check everything before confirming. When you're done, look for an on-screen confirmation, and in many cases, a confirmation email. Most subscriptions remain active until the end of the current billing period, so you can finish any projects before access changes. Charges should stop after the scheduled end date, and reactivation is usually as simple as returning to the plans page and selecting a new subscription. This is helpful if you ever want to come back without losing your previous setup. Later, refunds, or proration if any, will follow the terms shown during the cancellation flow. So take a moment to review that information as you proceed. That's it. It's always a good idea to understand refund eligibility before confirming, especially if you're canceling shortly after a billing cycle starts. Go to the app, open your profile, select your subscription, tap Manage and Cancel by following the prompts, including on Stripe if you're redirected. Take your time, read each page, and make a note of your renewal date to avoid surprises. This small step helps you stay in control of your billing and prevents accidental renewals in the future.